Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be creating a look for you guys using my Boxycharm from the month of July. And if you don't know, Boxycharm is a monthly subscription beauty box and you receive about 5 to 6 full-size items every month for a total of $21. It's definitely a really great deal. I've been receiving boxes since February, and almost every single one of them has been full of products that I really like, products that I still use to this day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. Also leave me comments on what other content you'd like to see on my channel. This is my first video, so I definitely am open to lots of ideas as to what else I can film. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to be using, or that I have already used, is the Dr. Brandt Needles No More No More Baggage Eye Gel. That's what it looks like. It's an under eye gel that is supposed to help reduce bags and dark circles. I've been using the items at Boxycharm for a couple days now, and I've tested everything out so I can give an honest review and honest opinion, and tell you guys how you can make it work if you can't make it work for you. So with this, I found that it's actually like really drying, so I find it best to mix with a little bit of moisturizer and put it underneath your eyes. Like if you have dry eyes, I definitely would not suggest using this because it will dry your eyes out. And what I do is I just take a tiny amount and I put it on the back of my hand, and then I put some moisturizer and I mix it together, and I just go ahead and pat it underneath my eyes. I've already done that. I won't say that it makes like a drastic difference, but it definitely does make at least a little bit of difference. So in this month's Boxycharm, I did receive an eyebrow product, and this is it. Okay, so this is the Chella Tantalizing Taupe eyebrow cream, and I've used it like once, but it's a good product, but the color itself is just really cool toned, and it looks almost gray on me. So I feel like if it was a bit warmer or maybe just a little darker, it would probably look a lot better on me. So I didn't use this to do my. So this side has a brush. It has a little angled brush for you to fill your brows in, and then this side, the other side, you twist it off the bottom, and it has the product on the inside of it. So you have like a 2-in-1 product. So if you want something really quick and easy, this definitely is a good option. It's just the color is not right. So the next thing that I'm going to be using in my box is this eyeshadow palette from Crown. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. The palette comes with actually pretty big size pans for eyeshadow. I will also leave all of the prices for these products down below, and maybe a couple links if you want to check any of them out. But yeah, the pans for these eyeshadows are actually pretty big, and I've used it a couple times, and I actually really like how the eyeshadows blend and how they look on the eyes. It's definitely a really good palette. Especially if you're really into warm tones, neutral tones, you don't like to do too much with your eyeshadow, I definitely think that this is a good palette. It's super easy to work. So I have already primed my eyes with just a little bit of concealer, and I didn't set it. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into the eye look. So first, I'm just going to go ahead and take a fluffy brush. And the brush I'm going to be using today is the Morphe M441, and I'm just going to tap into this color right here, and I'm going to go ahead and run that all in my crease. Okay, so now that that's all blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and take another fluffy brush. Actually, I'm gonna use the same fluffy brush. I'm gonna go ahead and take this matte orange shadow right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and run that in the crease, but I won't bring it all the way up to my brow bone like I did with that initial color. Okay, so now that that's all blended out, I'm going to take a slightly denser fluffy brush. Okay, so I'm gonna take this brush from Ego Tools, and it comes in like it's two brushes. It's, you know, these two brushes, and they're both dual-ended. So I feel like if you're someone who doesn't really like to use a lot of tools for their makeup, or you just need something really quick and accessible to do your makeup, I definitely would suggest you trying these. I really like them. They work really well, and they're not that expensive. So I'm just gonna take that same orange color, and I'm gonna use a slightly denser brush just to kind of like pack it on the outer corner, and then blend that up into my crease as well. And the reason that I am doing this is I'm applying a darker color onto the outer corner, and I just want it to blend a little better. So now that I have that all blended out, I'm gonna go in with this warm brown color right here on that same brush, and I'm going to focus that right on top of where I put that orange color at. So now I'm going to take that other brush from the Eco Tool set, and I'm going to take this, it's a shade side. It's flat, but it's still pretty fluffy, and that's just going to help it blend into this other orange color better. If you're looking for like a more impactful shimmer shade on your lid, definitely just use a flat brush. But since I want these colors to blend together a little bit more, I'm going to use a flat brush that's a bit more fluffy at the end. So I'm going to take this orange shade right at the end, and I'm gonna go ahead and pack that all over my lid. And I'm not wetting my brush or anything, I'm just taking it right from the palette onto my lid. So now that I have that color applied to about half my lid, I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush I used earlier in that orange shade, mix with a little bit of that brown shade, and kind of just blend everything together. So everything is nice and blended together now, and I really like the way that this shimmer performs. It just looks really nice without wetting it, and I'm sure if I were to use my finger or to use a wet brush, it would look even better. So now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm gonna go ahead and move into the next item I received in my Boxycharm box. That would be the Wander Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I've used this mascara a couple times, and I will say you have to kind of put a couple layers to build it up, but I do really like the way it looks on my lashes. Go ahead and apply a couple coats of that and do my face makeup, put some powder on, and then I'll be right back. So now that I have finished my foundation, concealer, and put on some setting powder, I'm going to move into the next item in my Boxycharm box. But actually first I need to do a little bronzer and highlight. So I'm going to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the color Mahogany, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to the perimeter of my face. Now I'm going to take the Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter in the shade Be My Sunlight, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my face. So the next item I received is this blush from Nude, and it comes in a little compact. This is what it looks like. It's a pretty warm peachy color. I haven't used it on my face yet. I used it on my eyes once, and I do like the color, but I haven't used it on my actual face yet. So I'm just going to take a brush and apply that. was everything that I received in my Boxycharm box this month. I received a total of 5 items. I'll leave all the items in the description box below. Oh, and also leave everything that I used on my face that I didn't film me using. And yeah, so if you want to know about any of those products, they'll be in the description box below. So I added a little bit of that orange shade to my lower lash line and some mascara, and now I'm going to move into the lips. For the lips, the first thing I'm going to do is line them with a brown liner. And I'm going to be using the NYX Suede matte lip liner in the shade Downtown Beauty. And then I'm gonna take this Milani lipstick in the shade Teddy Bear, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that all over my lips. So this is the look I created using all the items from my Boxycharm box this month, and I really like the way that it came out. It's a very neutral but kind of bright everyday look. I actually really like the way that it looks. This is definitely something I would wear if I wanted something that's a bit more glam but still everyday. So you guys can tell me what you think about this look, and if you have any questions or comments or suggestions, you can go ahead and leave them for me in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. You can also follow me on my Instagram page, which is at Beauty by Me, and I'm going to start posting on there a lot more frequently of just looks I do like on the regular, you know, ones that I haven't recorded. So yeah, if you want to see those, I'll also, you know, leave product descriptions on those pictures as well. So if you wonder about those, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram.